From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Second and 5. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Jets at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Cyber, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Cyber now to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
That one caught downfield by Watson. Still going inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Christian Watson, 75 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Side. Here we go. Strike.
They're going to look to throw. Open man is a tight end, Mason Taylor. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A toss left side for Hall. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coach. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Come on. Set. Mustang 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Here's a diving catch right side. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long.
19 Tiger. 70 Ranger.
Now back to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Patriots.
60 red. 6 ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Yeah, to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. These two teams all tied after one. Third down and 1.
Let's go. Black.
Rifles well, that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over. First and
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Panther Street, Cowboy 80. Big Lion. Ready.
Straight ahead is Hall. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Love looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
13 yards.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, He ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Set.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yellow. Zoom. 50. Green. Green back. Set.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He's going to air one out. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Right. 90 black force.
Now Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cut.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Ready.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
52 blue. Set.
That is caught by Williams for a New England touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Let's go now. Panther 6, Panther Street, Panther Street. Let's go.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. On the RPO, he'll keep... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Play action this time with Love. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Love now. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who can catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive, making him miss on that tackle attempt. Tracy going to get it on first down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Blue 32.
Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Tough spot here. Third down and 11.
Set, ready. 50, green.
Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jalen Warren as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
To kick off for New England.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. This pass out wide to Hall. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Ready?
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down.
Out
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ready? 6 Viking 18. Street. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they find the open man. That's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Pioneer. Mustang 19. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Ready, set.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. They'll set up the screen for Hall. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Boston Cyber set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Escapes the defender. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Set.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Yellow, 43. Check.
Throwing. Love. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Down. 45. White. Red. Cycle. Real green. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll... This to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Breece Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Christian Watson, 70 yards. And the Pats' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook,
there he goes, right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Austin Seibert.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
40. Yellow.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Love, they go play action now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
Love fires that quickly outside. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Ready, ready. Steal. Red, 38.
Back to throw. Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Smash, red. Blue striker. Set.
Love from the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
10 black. Set.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Love. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Yellow, 22.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
Got it. Let's go now. 45.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Set, go.
Here's Tracy. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Touchdown, Patriots. Christian Watson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, what a move. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, in that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start.
He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. This is Smith with a ground. He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Ready.
That's another Jets. First down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the set. Drop 60. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to be sacked back to the 23-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Ready.
On the toss, it's Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 236 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught by Smith for a Jet touchdown. Arian Smith, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Love looking to throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
That's such a close game, a very big one. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
43-yard line.
Ready. Black shot ready. Black 95 ready. Drill green.
To the air again, Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. His throw incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
That's ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Caught left side, here's Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
On the run is Tracy. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now 2nd and 4.
Set. 38. Ready.
Right back to Tracy. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
Let's go. Yellow. Hut.
Tracy trying the right side. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Who wants it more? This is fourth and a yard.
Down. 50. Great. Ready.
That is caught. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's first and goal.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Now it's Tracy. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Well, they would have loved to have scored a touchdown there, but this still sets them up for a game-winning field goal attempt.
The 2-yard line.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker.
A 19-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
On the ready. Ready. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the